How's it going? So today's video is going to be on hunting a new area that we haven't been before. I've had a few questions about that, so we thought we'd do it. It's always quite exciting hunting an area you don't know. You just don't know what's around the corner, so it's pretty cool. To get to this point, we just had a look on the WAM's website. Sussed out a spot that I've always wanted to go. Yeah, there looks like there'll be some nice head guts up here, hopefully. Beautiful bush in here. There was no broken glass at the car park where I left my truck, so that's always a good sign. Made sure I turned my lights off before I left. Don't want to get a flat battery on the way home. Yeah, looking forward to having a look around in here. Hopefully we can pick up a deer, you never know. I've already picked up a couple of tawa berries off the ground. They look perfect and ripe, so hopefully we can pick up a few more of them today too. And yeah, now we've just wandered up this valley here. We're hunting quite a large catchment, and it's mid-April now, so I think the stags are probably going to be up high, up in the head guts and up on spurs, getting ready for the roar. Sometimes they're down in the creek still at this time of year when it's been dry, but we've had so much rain lately, I think they will be up high now. Getting all geared up, and they should be nice and fat, so that's the target animal for today. But we won't be fussy if we see a pig or a yearling or whatever. We'll knock that over too. So yeah, we're just going to head up now, up a nice spur, and start stalking through some game trails. Hopefully the first good game trail I come across, I'm just going to start sidling around the face. And yeah, I'll just keep an eye on the catchment that I'm in, make sure I stay in here and don't end up sidling my way up into a saddle and over into another catchment. Hopefully we'll be able to get an animal and then we can just drop straight down into the bottom and carry it out. Sweet, see how we go. Just got our sack out because there's loads of tawa berries on the ground here, so I may as well pick them up. These ones here are just prime for eating, man. They're sweet as. Kiddo up there, having a good feed, I'm sure. Food for Africa for those fellas at the moment. Not bad. Right, back to hunting. Got a bit distracted there. There's a bit of shit here. It's not really fresh, you can see it's got a little bit of mould on it. That fluffy stuff. But yeah, beautiful bush through here, man. Really open tawa. And some massive big old podocarps as well. It's paradise, man. Heaps of tawa berries, seeing them everywhere. Just going to slow right down. And because it's so open and it's about mid-morning, I'm still going to be looking for game trails, but I'm also going to start having a look down the sides to see if I can find some thicker bush where there's a bit more cover. They're probably a bit more likely to be in spots like that at this time of day. Look for those sunny spots that have a little bit of cover. Unreal. Giants. Oh well, bloody awesome. We hadn't long left where we saw that shit. There's some more here. And yeah, just came up to this spur here. We walked through a bit of noisy bush and then popped out on this side of it. And just spotted a stag bedded down over there. And he was looking at us. So yeah, we shot him in the base of the neck and he just fell over. Well, he was already on the ground, but he just went to sleep. So awesome. Got some meat already. We've only been walking for about an hour and a half, so yeah, too easy. Sweet. We'll go and have a look at him. He doesn't look super fat, but he's pretty shiny. He's definitely a healthy animal, that's for sure. We've had quite a few questions from you guys about how to tell if an animal has a disease and how to make sure it's safe to eat. So yeah, we'll just have a look at a few parts of this animal, the parts that I usually look at. So the first thing I look at is just make sure the animal looks healthy. This stag's got a really shiny coat. Having a shiny coat's definitely not essential. A lot of wild animals are just a bit skinny, so they don't have a shiny coat, or they might be lacking a mineral or two. But yeah, that's a quick sign that an animal is really healthy. First thing I look at is the eyes, make sure they're clear. Make sure they're not bloodshot, because bloodshot eyes can be a sign of something like 1080 poisoning or other poisonings like anticoagulants that make the animal bleed. That's a really healthy looking eye, this one here. So this is what a healthy deer liver looks like. There's no spots on it. You can see it does have kind of a bit of a pattern to it. It's not completely one block colour, but that pattern there is completely normal, and that's a healthy looking liver. These are the kidneys. The stag's in good nick, so he's got a bit of fat around his kidneys. But yeah, I'll just cut one in half just so you can see the inside of the kidney, because some people might think that's a bit weird if you've never looked in one. They do have kind of a two-tone colour to them. That's completely normal too. Nothing wrong with those kidneys at all. These are the lungs. Check them for spots and lesions too. Sometimes if you shot the deer through the lung, it's going to look a bit different to this one. It's going to be deflated and it might have a dark colour through it, might be full of blood, or might just be absolutely ruined. But yeah, as long as it's got no spots on it, no pimply looking things, you're right there too. I always try and check the inside of the rib cage for lesions and spots too, because that's the place where they can get it when they have TB. And yeah, the other thing you can check are the glands. So there's glands under the chin. There's also glands underneath the legs. So the back leg gland, if you've butchered deer before, you probably would have seen it. It's sort of at the front of the leg. But as long as they're not swollen, you shouldn't be able to see them poking out before you skin the animal or cut it up. You shouldn't be able to see a bulge underneath the skin sort of thing. That's a bad sign. And they shouldn't have any kind of pussy liquid or anything like that in them. They should just look like this. This is what a healthy one looks like. Nothing wrong with that. You could eat that. No worries at all. Also, make sure that you're not harvesting animals from areas that have had poisoning or next to areas that have had poisoning, because animals can travel quite a distance out of a poisoned area into a non-poisoned area. So you can have a look on the DOC website and check the pesticide summary to make sure that wherever you're hunting hasn't got any pesticides laid. Oh, look at that. Gonna keep some of the skin too. mate wants one for tying trout flies with, so yeah, it's a bloody nice skin for it, man. Before we get back on the road, I might whip up a little snack. Got some hot pito here, and I'll just try finely dicing that. Then we'll slice up a bit of back steak. I have taken the skin, or loosened the silver off already. Thin bits of back steak there. Sprinkle on some of our hot pito. Shit, we haven't chopped it very finely. Might be a little bit more spicy than I'd like. Got a couple of beautiful ripe tawa berries, so I'll just get the flesh off them. Just put that on there. Wait, slice of tawa on each piece maybe. Check it out, pretty fancy. Alright. Bit fast. Not bad, man. The sweetness of that tawa just, it actually works quite well. That is like, it's actually a pretty good combo. Ripe tawa, flesh, hot pito, and fresh venison back steak. Raw meat's always a lot easier to eat. But that tawa, man, I'd actually like to put more on next time, because really enjoying that sweetness. Goes surprisingly well with the meat. It's almost like chutney or something. Man, that's beautiful. Far out. Good stuff, man. Man, this is awesome. We're in bloody paradise. There's heaps of fruiting trees in here too. It's just packed with tawa and hino, and then higher up it's massive big matai and kakatia, and just beautiful contour. Man, you couldn't ask for anything more, really. This is all the camera gear, drones and different cameras and cases and lenses. And man, it takes up a lot of room in your pack. Our bag of tawa berries there. We've already got quite a few. But yeah, I think we'll grab a few more on our way down the hill. the Kedidoo shed out. Oh, look at that one. Sweet. That should keep us going for a while.